Welcome to Chorip Daily News. My name is John and here is the news for today. Prices for Indonesian nickel ore have seen significant increase since January 2024. Laterite ore with 1.2% nickel content has risen by over 16% by early August, while ore with 1.6% nickel content has surged nearly 50%. Nickel pig iron NPI prices from Indonesia have also increased by almost 8% this year. The primary cause is the limited availability of ore due to delays in mining license approval by authorities. Additionally, the recent expansion of the SIMBARA online tracking and reporting system to include nickel ore is expected to further restrict illegal mining, exacerbating the scarcity. The Bank of England (BOE) cut the key monetary policy rate by the quarter of a point to 5.0% on Thursday. This is the first easing since spring 2020. The monetary authorities avoided giving any clear indication of the future interest rate path and reiterated that interest rates should remain restrictive for a sufficient period of time until the risk of persistent inflation has diminished further. The key interest rate cut had not been fully priced in on the market beforehand, meaning that market participants corrected their expectation. In June, the inflation rate remained at the central bank target value of 2.0%. The U.S. Federal Reserve is keeping interest rate constant at 5.25 to 5.50%. However, it is reporting progress in inflation and weaker economic momentum. In particular, the Fed sees the labor market as robust but not overheated. This opened the door for a first rate cut in September, although Fed Chairman Jerome Powell emphasizes that the risks are balanced on both sides. But it is just as clear, according to Powell, that the time for a rate cut is approaching. After significant price increases in nickel futures on the SHFE commodity exchange on Wednesday, as well as in spot market prices rose again on Thursday. The SHFE nickel contract NY 2408 and NY 2409 rose by more than 1.7%. Nickel prices on the Chinese spot markets, which had already started to rise on 26 July 2024, rose by up to 0.85% today. Overall, prices here rose by more than $1,000 per ton in some cases. Chinese stainless steel prices for cold rolled coil rose by up to 1.05% last weekend. Depending on the grade, prices for stainless steel scrap rose by around 1%. Nuclear reactors heavily rely on nickel-based alloy, which are costly and primarily sourced from countries like Russia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, often not aligned with U.S. interests. Additionally, transporting nickel ore is challenging due to its high moisture content. Researchers at the Department of Energy Argonne National Laboratory (AGL) have developed a framework to find alternative material to replace the nickel-based alloy. Using this framework, the AGL team identified and tested new promising material. One newly identified material has successfully withstood intense radiation testing and extreme reactor conditions for an extended period. Nickel-based alloys are crucial in nuclear reactors for their high corrosion resistance, mechanical strength at extreme temperature, and radiation damage resistance. According to the price monitoring of Chinese web censor, the price of stainless steel first rose and then fell in July. As of the end of July, the spot price of stainless steel was 12,864.29 RMB per ton, a decrease of 0.5% from 12,982.57 RMB per ton at the beginning of the month. As a traditional off-season for consumption, July had weak overall demand. According to the annual price comparison chart of stainless steel by Sensor in the past 5 years, the probability of a stainless steel price increase in August is relatively high. Australian Minemet Recycling, a vertically integrated metal recycling business with more than $100 million in annual revenue, has acquired Melbourne family-owned scrap dealer Hired Metal. And that's all for the news today. Thank you and see you on the next episode.